So this is how I stopped worrying when work gets slow. What's up? My name is Albert Lopez. Welcome back to the channel. Hope you enjoy this video. Hope it helps you stop worrying when your work gets slow. This just happened, so I'm going to tell you something that's just fresh. We all get concerned. We all get worried when work's just kind of slow, whatever kind of work it is. Because if it's real slow at your job where you get paid like hourly, you're an employee, they're going to send you home. They're going to cut your hours and be like, dang. If you're like me, you do gig work, you know. If one of your incomes is gig work and gigs are slow, you know, you're not getting any orders, you're going to start like, wow, what's happening? And that's what was happening to me. And what I used to say that would get me worried was, man, you know, I wish it was busy. I wish it was busier. I wish there was more work. I wish there was more. And I would always think that even in the past, even with my other, even before I did this, and I had other businesses, and with my other businesses, it's like, man, I wish it was busy. Man, I wish it was always I wish it was. And this goes off to other parts of my life, but we're gonna stick to this one for this video. I'll probably make another video in regards to other one that I use the same technique, because remember, this is all mindset. And I went from I wish to it's gonna be so cool. And you can use whatever word you want. That's just the way I talk. It's gonna be so dope. It's gonna be so cool. It's gonna be so cool when there's a bunch of work. There's an abundance amount of work. When I was taught this, it was the difference there again from scarcity, worried, scarcity, and wishing, as opposed to the other side, which is abundance, grateful, and with faith. Believe, love. It's gonna happen. It's gonna get the faith. So I was like, dang, when I figured that out, when I learned that and I applied it and it worked, I was like, dang, all these years. So check this out. This is what happened. I was sitting there. It's been a slow week, and yesterday I didn't work. I did some other stuff that I needed to take care of. Build my desk finally came in. I got my desk built, so that was cool. And I was sitting there this afternoon and morning, it was morning at the time, and I was like, man, I wish it was busier. I was like, no, wait, you know, old habits, they'll always creep up on you and try to mess you up. And I was like, no, I don't wish. It's gonna be so cool. It's gonna be so cool when there's just a bunch of work here with Uber Eats. It's gonna be so cool when it cycles back and it just gets, you know, it gets real busy and you get a lot of beasted up orders. It's gonna be so cool when, you know, this right here, this business, YouTube, making content creating gets super busy. It's gonna be so cool when my coaching business starts getting real busy and there's a bunch of work, abundance amount of work. Man, it's gonna be so cool. It's gonna be so cool. I get to have those live calls. It's gonna be so cool when, you know, I start, you know, seeing ads on my video and I start getting flow there and brand deals and all this kind of other stuff. It's gonna be so cool when that happens. And the shift in the feeling, you even get little tingles, you know, you get the chills, like, fuck, you know, it is gonna be so cool. Hell yeah, it is. It'll be so cool and just going up and down with all these orders. You got, you know, I got brand deals calling me, you know, brands calling me up wanting to make a deal, brand deals, you know. You got the AdSense money coming in from here. That's gonna be cool. And not that I'm chasing money. Remember, we talked about it in another video. I'm not chasing it, but nevertheless, it is gonna be so cool when I'm making all these different kind of videos that are helping people out. I'm sharing my experience with personal development and everything else and mindset. I'm helping people over at my coaching business. I'm helping people get their orders, whether it's groceries or food or makeup or hair product or whatever it is that they buy with Uber Eats. All that, me being the best I can be at providing these services, helping, is gonna be so cool. And that just completely changes your mindset, and you change your thoughts, you change your feelings, then here comes your actions. It's all about just raising your vibration, raising your attitude. I've told you that before. So it's the same thing here. It went from, man, I wish it was busier, to I can't wait. It's going to be so cool when it gets busy. So what happens? I'm sitting there and I'm like, man, okay. Well, then what do I do next? Oh, shit, there we go. What do I do next? Like, okay, yeah, you said the whole, it's going to be so cool, great. Then what do you do? Well, that's when you have to have a strong connection with the voice of your conscience. You got to learn how to listen to your conscience. We talked about this before. So that's what I did. I went for a walk up and down the walkway of the shopping center. And I was like, oh shoot, okay, cool. I got this video that I need to upload. Let me go into this supermarket here. They have Wi-Fi. I need to use the restroom. It's a win-win. Maybe I'll find a fun drink, a kombucha or something. So I went in. I'll do that next. Went in, did my thing, used their facilities, used their Wi-Fi, uploaded the last video, inputted the information, title, description, all that good stuff. It was seamless. It was perfect. Then I went outside and I went for a walk up and down, like I said, up and down the walkway of the shopping center, and I asked the same thing. And I was like, okay, what? I did that. And just took a big deep breath right when I knew that I had a nice clear mind and my vibration was in a grateful high state. I asked again. I was like, what should I do next? And I wasn't even done saying what should I do next. But this is how it often happens, because your conscience, the voice of your conscience, is loud and fast, and you don't really hear it. You feel it. I was thinking about that yesterday. I think that's a better explanation. You feel the voice of your conscience, and it said, "Stay put till 11 in the morning, 11 a.m." Like, all right, cool. I wonder what time it is. And I looked at my clock. I looked at my phone, and it said 10:38. It's happened a little bit ago, like a couple hours ago. So I'm trying to remember. It's like 10:38. It's like, okay, cool. I got about 20 minutes, and I didn't like. Then what am I gonna do? Then what am I gonna? I was just like, okay, cool. I guess we're staying here till about 20 minutes. Then I noticed, I got the alert that, my battery was low. I was like, oh, I should go charge it. Cool. It was instinctual. I need my phone for work. Let me go charge it. So I walked over to my car. I plugged it in. And notice how things just start like snowballing. I get to my car, starting with that one. Charge your phone. Boom. I get in here and I was like, oh yeah. Let me check my email, because I think there's some emails there I wanted to check out. So I opened up my email. I see an email from Frontier. I was like, oh yeah, I was supposed to call Frontier. There's the other one. It's like, let me do that now. Frontier customer service. There was an issue with our bill. I thought I was gonna get my new price this month. Turns out that I misunderstood. It wasn't gonna be for the next month, and that's why I got a credit for next month. And I was gonna pretty much pay a higher price this month, but next month is gonna be like really, really low to compensate for overpaying this month. I kind of just paid it ahead. She cleared it up for me. I was like, all right, cool. As I'm on the phone with her, doing our kind of our exit the phone call, small talk. Thank you so much for calling. Can I help you with anything else? You're gonna get a survey. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Clear everything up. Blah blah blah. I get an alert from Uber Eats. I was like, oh shit, cool. As I'm ending things with her, I had the phone here on my lap. I switched over to the app. Shop and pay order for Sprouts. I was like, perfect. I accepted it as I'm finishing up with her. Locked it in. I finished with her, and out of curiosity, I went to go look at what time it was. It was 10:58, right before 11, the time I was supposed to stay put till. As I'm closing up here, getting my hat, getting my glasses, whatever, getting out, I was like, oh man, I wish I would have had time to call my son. He had a doctor's appointment, and I wanted to see how it went. As I'm hopping out of the truck, shutting the door, my phone starts buzzing. I was like, yes, another order. I thought I was gonna get a double up order. It was my son calling me. I was like, oh shit, well, I got a long walk from here to the store. Let me answer. Pick up the phone, make a long story short on that part. Calls me, hey, just wanted to give you an update on how my appointment went. Everything went well, everything's good. Just like you said, everything was gonna be fine, nothing to worry about. Well, fucking perfect. All right, thanks, son, love you, whatever, we're done. And as I'm stepping into the store, grabbing my shopping cart and stuff, I'm thinking, man, A second order still would be cool. But anyways, I'm grateful for this one, and I'm even more grateful that everything went cool with my son. I do my shopping. I do my thing. As I'm walking out, I get another order for some food place. So I did get that second order. Just like I had said, man, I wish that second order would come in, right? So it all just kind of starts snowballing. This all happens because I stopped worrying and stopped being scarce, having that scarcity mindset. That worry is of a low vibration. Worry is lack of faith. Worry is fear. Abundance is faithful, grateful, loving. Things flow, but remember, you get back what you put out. You put out a fearful, low, unfaithful attitude, you're going to get back exactly what you want. Plus more. But if you elevate, raise your attitude, your mindset, remember, it's all mindset. It starts there. You get back what you put out. Love, faith, abundance. And while it's slow, because remember, we're talking about how to stop worrying when work is slow, you're not going to get any good ideas, or you're not going to get any good actions. Remember, it's thoughts, feelings, actions. You have poor thoughts, you're going to have poor feelings, you're going to feel like shit, and you're going to have poor actions. You're probably going to go eat or go to sleep or start scrolling and just like not even like cool entertainment or research stuff or watch a cool YouTube video or nothing. No, you're just going to be like scrolling, trying to get that, oh, let me see something that interests me. That's part of my vices that give me that instant gratification that make me feel good real fast. Come on, let me see a picture of that, whatever it is, or a video of that, whatever it is. You're just scrolling. All that is poor actions led by your poor feelings, led by your poor thoughts. So if you switch it, and instead of saying, man, I wish it was that scarcity mindset, and go abundance mindset and go into the gratitude mindset, man, it's going to be so cool, that faithful mindset. You're going to feel good thoughts, good feelings. Here comes the good actions. Hey, maybe I should wipe down my truck. Wiped it down while it's slow. Hey, maybe I should go for a walk. Hey, maybe I should do some more push-ups. Hey, maybe I should call Frontier and do the internet. Hey, maybe I should call my son. Hey, maybe I should check my email. Hey, maybe I should upload this video. Hey, maybe I should start thinking about what video I'm going to make next. See, all these good ideas start flowing because I was in a high vibration. I had high thoughts. I had high feelings. And then followed, of course, it's just the rule. It's the law of the universe. Here comes the high level actions. Instead of me doing something that's just trying to pleasure chase, I want to do all those great things. And then what happened? Ultimately, the result that I wanted happened. Work picked up. I got an order. I got another order. After I was done with that, I was like, oh, okay, cool. Let me go. Time to go have my green drink. While I'm there, I'll do my sit-ups. Check in, say hi to the pooches. Then after that, I was like, ask my conscience, hey, what should I do? Oh, right away, before I even freaking finish the sentence, it's gonna be lunchtime, so go do food deliveries. Go open yourself up in that spot you like to go to for food. Like, perfect. It works out because it's on the way. It's closer to my pad. So I went from over there, came here, I'll do my sit-ups, I'll have my green drink, and then I'll make my way over to that spot to start doing lunchtime food. That one is like a sure shot. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be busy. And even if it's not, that's not my job. That's not what I do. What I do is be the best I can, keep a high vibration, live a conscious guided life. My conscience told me to come to this and then go post up over there to do the foods. It's gonna be great. When you have a high attitude, you're in flow. You have good thoughts, good feelings, good actions, because you started with the discipline to get that high attitude. That's the work. That's the work it takes to put yourself in a good position, to have everything flow the way it's supposed to flow. Not the way you want it to flow, but the way it's supposed to flow. You may think, it's not going my way, it's not going my way. It is. If you're in line with the universe, if you're in line with the source of creation, if you're living on purpose, if you're in flow, it's going to be going your way. You may not understand it at the moment, but you'll see that everything starts flowing in your favor. If you got any questions, hit me up in the comments. Link in the description if you want to join the Mr. Albert Lopez Mindset coaching. But yeah, any questions, hit me up here, or like I said, I'll see you in the coaching group.